Good afternoon, guys. March 22nd today. A little bit different change of pace. I bought a Cougar tag here in Utah. It's been a harvest objective plan, so they have a bunch of different units split up, and then there's a quota for each unit, an allotted amount that anybody can buy a tag, but then once that quota is filled, then the hunt is capped off. Using my bow, part of the unit is archery only. Other parts you can use any legal weapon. I've been using a bow. I've gone on 2 stalks this winter, both unsuccessful. One I got very close. I think it was 35 yards away. He was on a cow elk that had killed. It just winded me and didn't get a shot at it. But today I glassed up. I was up looking at elk and just whatever on a hike, and saw these bulls looked up like they were on edge. And so I started looking up above them, and I glassed up this nice looking cat. It has a nice full stomach, either a really big female or a nice sized tom. But I followed it. He went across this hillside and he bedded. It's a very small chance that I get it done. I could use a gun right here on this cat, but my goal is to shoot it with a bow. I want that experience of sneaking in close on him and just trying to stalk in on a mountain lion and killing one with my bow. So I'm gonna go try that. We've had a bunch of storms rolling in, so I'm hoping that that's gonna keep him bedded where he's at and from moving around, just kind of holding tight. I'm gonna go in, see what happens. So I got about an hour 15 hike ahead of me, and then I'll be able to start kind of glassing where he's at, and I can hopefully pick him up from a little bit of a distance and then move in on him. You can see walking up here, I'm up at about snow line, top of this basin. Apologize if the audio is bad, the wind is crazy up here, but the elk and deer have been up in this basin. You can see their tracks and their droppings where they've been migrating this direction. Looking at my scout to hunt maps, I have gained 1,000 feet of elevation, hiked probably a mile, and I'm right above the cat right now. I just got to drop off this little slope. Dead cow, yearling cow elk. I don't know if that's a cat kill or a winter kill, but up at the top of this basin, dead elk, probably a winter kill. 50 yards or so now from where that one was dead. Here's this one, another elk. I wonder if that one's from cow elk hunter this winter. You can see how deep the snow is. Luckily I'm floating on top of it, but up in some of these pockets, the snow's 4 feet deep. But cat is right here, probably 200 yards away. I'm gonna try to spot it first with the scope. Frankly, if I see it, I don't know how the rest of the video is gonna play out, because I have no way to like really film it unless it's through my all-in attachment on my scope. So we're just gonna do our best to keep you guys updated. Plus the wind is super bad, so I can see birds flying around down in there. So there's definitely a kill. My wind is going kind of up and towards him. So I'm gonna try to glass him up first real quick, and then if not, I might come right down that spine and try to sneak in on that kill, because he's down in this oak brush. I'm pretty close to where the cat was. I'm trying to get an angle to glass him up first, if he's in the same spot or not, and then decide how I need to move in on him from there. But I came around, I got the wind right. found the cat. It's bedded. Kinda in some thick stuff in the heart of the draw. Whew, it's so cold up here, holy cow. I probably won't be able to shoot him from where he's bedded. I'm about 150 yards away. But it's pretty windy, so I think it'll stay in that draw. And then my best bet's just to get as close as I can and maybe wait for it to get up. Here's the update. There's a storm rolling in. I'm 100 yards away from this cat. It's gonna be a blizzard here in a second. I think the cat either winded me or saw me though. And now he readjusted and now he's kind of like facing me. And so I don't know if I can get in on him. This blizzard is terrible. Like, I'll turn the camera. He's just right here bedded. Now he's kind of bedded broadside facing me. But I can't see to shoot him. And it's probably a little bit too thick to shoot with a bow. He's just right over that brush that's in front of me. Blizzard is now past. The cat is definitely better looking in my direction, but now the cat is asleep. I don't have much cover, and the cat is now bedded where all he has to do is open his eyes and he'll be looking at me. So it's gonna be pretty tough. Dang it. Good cat. Man. Oh, so close. Got into 45 yards from him. And had to kind of come into this opening here to get him to or to be where I could see him, and about midway through he looked up and saw me, so he was watching me, I was watching him, and this blizzard, I mean, it doesn't look as bad this way, but when I turn and look down where he was, you could see it's pretty hard to see. Man, they look so small when they're laying there, but as soon as he stood up, you could tell it was a good cat. He stood up, I already had an arrow knocked, ready to go, ranged him, everything was ready, but he gave me about 6 to 7 seconds broadside. Not enough time for me to pull back, anchor, settle in and get a shot. Went over the ridge, so that was fun. Such cool animals to think like he's just thriving up here. And I've seen probably 10 carcasses of cow elk from this year. Some probably that I know he killed an animal right in between him and I. There's a kill. Crazy to think they're thriving up here while all the other animals are barely barely able to get by. It was fun, but maybe next time. That's 0 for 3 on stalks this year. That's by far my best opportunity. Probably having a clear broadside shot there. He just didn't pause long enough for me. Pack up and get out of here. Can't hardly see anything. Soaking wet on my hands. They're so freaking cold. At least this jacket kept me dry, but my hands are freezing. Strapped the bow on. Didn't get to eat today. We're gonna put it on the XO and head out of here. We got a big climb. I do want to mention that now in Utah, actually, Governor Cox, he signed a bill that allows open season on cougars. No regulation. Hunt them, trap them, kill them however you want to. So I could have used a gun. I don't know if that's actually in effect, to be honest with you, yet. I know it's signed. I don't know if that means it immediately goes into effect, but for sure my tag that I bought that was good through the rest of the spring, that would have allowed me to use a gun as well. This is a gun unit, but I just didn't want to. And there's nothing wrong with using a gun, but I just love bow hunting. I love the stalk, and I love the thought of getting in tight and close with one of these cougars, one of these apex predators, and just seeing if I could get it done. Very challenging, obviously, and haven't done it yet, but that's the fun part. I love bow hunting. I love getting in close, seeing animals, like even if you don't kill one. I just love watching animals and getting up in their business, like in that red zone. So that's kind of why I use the bow. Definitely would have been a cakewalk with the gun. All 3 cougars that I've gone after this year would have been a piece of cake with the gun, but we'll keep trying with the bow. Opportunities are so few and far between, but maybe I'll get another one.